Today we're in Alma, Georgia, on a farm that has been in my family for generations, over 100 years. In fact, my great-grandfather grew up in the house right behind us. My parents still live down the road. We're surrounded by blueberry bushes, lots of blueberries around here in the blueberry capital of Georgia, and pine trees as well. What we're here to do, we came home for the holidays and we're spending a few extra days to build a fire pit. So my great-grandfather's old house, we've renovated it. It's a beautiful old cracker style house and we want to give our Airbnb guests something else to do on the property, and so we're building a fire pit. We've been doing a lot of work. If Lars, if you'll come this way. We've already done a lot of work. My dad, my brother, my sister, my nieces and nephews. We've taken these pine trees back here behind us. They had a bad storm a few months ago and a lot of them fell down. So we came in with the chainsaw a few days ago. We cleared that out, brought in the bulldozer, kind of got that nice and tidy, and look what we found. Because this was a farm, my dad used to farm this back when I was a kid. Now it's all in blueberries, most of the land, but he used to have corn, soybeans, cotton, tobacco, the whole 9 yards, as you do in the South. This big concrete pad was an old corn bin that we kids did not know was here. My dad knew was here. So originally Lars and I, we were going to build with my sister, we were going to build closer to the house, a little brick patio and then build the fire pit on top of that. But while we were clearing out these pine trees, we discovered this huge concrete pad that's been here over 50 years, my dad said. Originally there was a big corn bin that sat on top of this. Over there was where they dried the corn before they put it in here, before the trucks came and everything. So my sister and my dad cleared off this concrete slab. We have this. They've been busy clearing a path with the bulldozer. We bought some railroad ties that we're going to line it with. We have some bark. We're going to mulch it up. Get this place looking very hygge, as we say in Denmark. String some lights up, get a fire pit in, get some chairs, and just make this a really nice place to sit. Right now we've got this beautiful sunshine hitting our faces here at the beginning of January. The sun for this property will set over there. So when that happens, I think this is going to be a really nice, cozy place for the people staying in the property to just come and enjoy.
Okay, let's get started.
We got shovels, we got wheelbarrows, we have tractors and bulldozers, we've got sunshine.
We have all the tools.
What more do we need? So step one, because we've never laid railroad ties, the huge pieces of wood over there need to go in there. So the bulldozer has bulldoze that out. Now we have to dig 2 side trenches to sort of bury them halfway. That way, eventually my mom can come in with the lawnmower and keep everything nice and tidy. So let's do it. So it's officially break time. Grab yourself a cup of coffee too. No, we've gotten 2 of the railroad ties in with the tractor. And then it was time for a break. Melissa came up to join. So finish this, get back to work. Okay, so we're running into an issue. Hi, Lars.
Hi.
We're running into an issue. This is let me move my gloves. So this is what we're working with. This is a railroad tie. And we're also working with, if you'll see here, the ground is slightly, I don't know if you can tell. Anyway, there's a slight bump.
Slight.
Bloop. Okay, not so slight. We've tractored these 2 in with the forks on the front of the tractor, and now they're slightly slanted towards the concrete. So we need to put in some more dirt and keep going. Is that what you suggest?
That's true. And then we, that's right. And then we kind of keep the same distance in between here into the path here.
Yeah, and Lars is loving that we're using inches. It's 58 inches.
We use centimeters in Denmark.
So, and we, by the way, have never ever done this before. So
Driven a tractor today. That's also a new thing. Let's playing. Look at him over there just laying. Enjoying life.
yeah, so let's raise these up and keep going.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's bring in a lot more. Okay. Okay, in case you're following along at home and building a fire pit with two beginners, first we're leveling out as best we can, leveling out the ground, which is quite hard up here. Then Lars will hop on the tractor, pick it up, put it in place. Then we re-level it and measure and make sure it works. Is that what we're doing?
That's right.
All right, I'll grab a shovel. Okay, time to pick these bad boys up.
Maybe we just slide it over because it's on the nice side.
You think?
Yeah.
So there's a nice side and a not nice side. I'll have to show you. The part that was connected to the railroad, to the railroad tracks. And we want the nice side to stick out because my mom will be so much happier.
Or you will be happy.
We'll all be happy. Flip it back and we'll take some off.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all have never heard us breathe so hard when we're in our...
In our own garden.
Jeepers.
This is harder.
But if you're looking for a great relaxing place to stay in South Georgia, especially in blueberry season,
Oh wow, here we go.
the Chestine Airbnb, 100-year-old cracker-style home surrounded by beautiful blueberry fields and soon a fire pit. I'll be sure to put the link in the description as soon as I catch my breath. All right, back to it. Can you do the leveler?
Oh yeah.
It's a little crooked. Yeah, y'all can see that that's crooked. Uh-oh. It's really obvious in the video.
None of these are the same though.
No. This property's over, that house behind us is 100 years old. We don't need a straight fire pit. How's this though? Does it at least look straight?
No, I need to come more.
Because now I put the camera there so everybody can tell. I won't make y'all watch this part. So I just wanted to show you real quick, we talked about that slope that you really couldn't see earlier, but now if you look, so this is sitting on the highest part, you can see the distance that we're working with there. It's a good, that many inches, centimeters. So yeah, so that's why we've really had to dig these trenches down. We've gotten a little bit more done. We've gotten 6 in, 7, 8. My dad wanted us to go 9, 10. But as you can see, that slope is getting really dramatic there. So I don't know if we're going to do 9, 10. We will get 7, 8 in, and then we're going to see how that looks. So yeah, but I just wanted to show you that slope. So basically, Lars has been dropping them in. We've been digging out the trench. Lars has been dropping them in, and then we're just going to roll them into place. While you're here, if you look on this side, can you come over here, Lars, and show?
I'm coming.
This is that part that was connected to the tracks. You can see
Look at that.
just how old this guy is. And yeah, it's really old, so hopefully, well, we know it'll match the house, it'll match the property. Like we said, that concrete slab is over 50 years old for sure. My dad remembers pouring it. They just celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary, so he poured it before he was married. So that's crazy. Yeah, it matches the old house. So yeah. Let's get number 7, number 8 in, and then see where we are.
Okay, so we finished those. And look at this, wow.
So we did end up using all 10 of these railroad ties. What we're gonna do now, you can see there's some dirt stacked up on the sides. We need to level that out a little bit. And then we're gonna put the bucket on the tractor. And if you can see over there, there's a bunch of bark. There's little hills in the distance.
Over there.
And this bark, when my dad plants new blueberries, they have to be bedded up. So they're on top of this little slope, and that's all covered with bark because the blueberries, they need really acidic soil. So that's actually what that is, but he said we're more than welcome to use some of it to line this guy. So let's finish leveling this out, and as best we can, I think, on the sides, and then get the bucket on that tractor. Shall we, Lars? Okay, so we've got the bark in place. We used the tractor, thank goodness. We were originally going to use wheelbarrows, and then my dad thought we were a little bit crazy, so I'm glad he thought we were crazy, because he would have been right. So now we are, ta-da, ta-da, now we are getting that nice. We're also going to put bark around the circle. I'm pointing at the circle, hopefully you can see that. So that's what's next. Yay, yeah, around the circle, exactly, here we go.
Look how nice this.
It is really nice. It's been over there for 2 years, I think. He used it for different blueberries, not for the ones out there. Just had it left over. So I got all of this to even out. I'm just killing time.
So much easy. Don't take breaks.
Hey!
But this is so much easier than a wheelbarrow.
And then we're going to have all these little piles of pine straw, but we can just burn those out here. And you just see how nice and quiet it is. Look at that. Those are blueberries over there. Bloop, bloop. Growing. Those are really newly planted. Look at that blue sky. Look at that blue sky. So we've got all the bark down. We've made a circle around the slab. The smoke that you see, there's a little bit of pine straw we've got burning in the background. Just kind of trying to clean up this mess. The path is looking really nice. If you want to come walk the path, Lars, you guys can see how. Look at that.
Wow. Look at that, up to the house there.
Ta-da!
Wow, that's pretty.
So we're quite happy. And these are very straight. 57 inches apart. Right, 57, 58, pretty level, considering we're on a slope and it's us. Concrete slabs looking good. We need to sweep this off, finish leveling out the bark, and then we're just waiting on the lights, the fire pit, and the furniture. And as soon as that arrives, we'll bring you back. We'll light a fire and maybe have some marshmallows, some hot dogs. We'll see what we got. But yeah, not bad for day one.
No, right? That took all day.
And that's the house in the back. That's my great-grandfather's old homestead. And we worked on that a few years ago. We started when? Before COVID. And then during COVID, we also worked on that quite a bit. So that's been off and on for several years. We'll take you inside there in another video and let you see all of that. My dad will have to give that tour. But yeah, that's what we got. So now it's just a matter of cleaning up here and then waiting on the furniture and stuff to arrive.
So stay tuned.
Yep.
Better go to work over there.
I didn't even know where I was going. I was trying to be all cool and I went the wrong way. So we're back. It's day 2. You can see we've gotten some chairs in. My mom and I built these. The fire pit is in and lights are going up in the tree. Lars is back here behind hanging those up. We've have one more strand, so they're 48 feet, I believe, both ways. We're going to loop around the tree with another strand, and they're solar powered. Ta-da, look at this. They're the same lights that my parents have on their fence that leads down their lane. The sun, like we've talked about before, comes up here behind the old house and then sets here. So today is a cloudy day. But you don't have many of those in South Georgia, so I think solar power will work. True story, Lars and I bought solar powered lights once to go over sort of that back door, back where we keep our compost and everything, and it didn't get enough sunlight to work. So, but here they should. So that's what we're going to do now. Hanging up the first strand, second strand's going up. And then I hope it'll get enough light today that we can inaugurate this fire pit. So let's get started. So this is super easy, sticks in the ground, and all we have to do now is find the sun, which will probably be, I think this is a nice angle. My mom is behind the camera, so I should ask her, is this a good angle?
She's nodding.
I'm getting a nod. So these are the lights. Let's show these real quick. We're not sponsored, so I don't even know where they came from. They came from website.com, if you're interested. They're hard plastic, and they have this Edison bulb look, if you can see that, with the fingernails that I bite all the time. Don't get close on those. But have this Edison bulb, so I think they're really going to fit that outside look of this 100-year-old house and fire pit.
And just look at the ones we already did. So we're trying to connect them to 3 trees just around the fireplace here, just to give that cozy feel, the hygge.
Yeah, and because there's no light out here, when it gets dark, it gets dark. There's the house light. You can turn on the porch light. That's fine. Of course, the light from the fire. But otherwise, the woods get dark at night, so we need some of this. So what we did over there on that tree, we ran this cord up and then just straight across. We have to screw them into the tree to secure them. Otherwise, the wind is going to knock them all around. And this one, we want to just go around. So shall we unwind them and do that, Lars?
Let's do it.
Maybe we pause so we can unwind. So the lights are in, the fire pit's in, chairs are here. All we need to do now is get a little bit of firewood, sweep up, and then by the evening, it's supposed to rain today, actually, I'll be honest. But hopefully by this evening or the next evening, we can light a fire and show you what that looks like after this very long process of building a fire pit. So that's what's next.
Yay! So we have gotten some great assistance here from Uncle Alec, who's going today to help, and we are building a place for the firewood. So it's all dry. So we're gonna put some, we have this timber, we're gonna make a little like a triangle house while he drills. And then we're gonna put some old tin on the top. And then people can, when they come for the Airbnb stay, grab some dry firewood and make a little fire.
And we're finished. My mom is here, my brother, my oldest niece, Melantzi and Lars are back there enjoying the fire as well. So the lights aren't on yet. It's been a little cloudy today. I don't think that the solar panels had quite enough time to charge up. But I did want to show you what it looks like with the little wood shelter that they've built. The railroad tiles are finally in and all that. So let's take a look. Thanks so much for watching, and leave your comments below. And I'll be sure to include the link to the Chastain. We made a whole video, a whole tour about that, so you can easily see what's going on actually where you're standing now, right here behind it. And if you ever get a chance to come down to South Georgia, stop on by. We have a fire pit now, and especially in the spring when the blueberries are in. So thanks for watching.